His major color is yellow. Then he has this red sweater that he wears. So that's what I'm going to show you now. So I have my yellow paste. There's my yellow paste. I have my red paste. I have some white paste, and I have some black paste as well. So I'm going to show you how to make use of this, starting with Winnie's body. So it all depends on the size you want to make. You can make it bigger, you can make it smaller. Like I said, I always start in a ball. So anytime I'm molding, anytime I'm doing anything with my paste, I always start with a ball. Like, so that any part that is joined, it will most likely be the bottom part. It won't be the top part. If I'm able to get it clean, fine. If I'm unable to get it clean, it will stay at the bottom. I want the whole of the top to be neat, no crack whatsoever. So I ball, then I will make him into a cone. He's a bunny, he's a fat bunny, a cuddly teddy bear. Now if you want to also know how to do teddy bear, making Winnie the Pooh is the same thing as making a teddy bear. The only difference is Winnie is yellow and he has his red sweater. A teddy bear is brown. Just as in this modeling tool sets, you can see the teddy bear here. So the teddy bear is brown or white or whatever color you want to make a teddy bear really. So that's it. So you can still use the same technique for Winnie the Pooh to make your teddy bear, because Winnie the Pooh is a teddy bear. So I've made it into a cone. That's the body of Winnie. I'm going to do his legs next. In most cases, I like doing the legs together. I like shaping it up together. Then I'll now cut it into two. So that way I'm 100% sure I'm having the same size all through. So just make it into a cylinder shape. This glass is too thin. I'm going to cut this off. Alright. So after doing this, what I'll simply do, try and determine where the middle is and then cut it in a slant position like that. So that way it has given me the shape I want for the legs. So this is what it's going to look like in that slant position. So I'll leave that there. Then I'll now come to the top here, making use of my bone tool. Don't forget how it's going to stand. It's standing like this. So when you want to use a bone tool to come in like this. The same thing for this. And then I just push it up a little. Just a little bit up. I'm using my glue. Now you can use some toothpick to attach the leg to the body if you want. So you can simply do something like this, and then you attach it to the body. Put the glue. And once that is done, now when you are working with your models, always have some corn flour handy. So you put it under your model so that when you have to move it, it will be easy to move. If you are putting this on the board as well while you are still working, put some corn flour on the table or on the board put it on it so it will be easy for you to move. Now for the legs, it's not well joined here, so just a little shortening on my hand, then I'll just blend it in. So that's that. So it's blended in. Now for the hand, I'm going to hold on with the hand. I'm not going to do his hand now. I'm going to do his cloth first before I do the hand. So the hand is going to stay. So my yellow paste is coming aside, and I pick up my red paste. Winnie the Pooh is the only teddy bear with a red sweater, except if Disney or any other, all those cartoon people make another one. This is the only teddy bear we have that has a red sweater. So you take your paste, I'm using some corn flour here, and I'll roll it out. Don't let it be too thin as you are rolling. I just don't want it to be too thick. Now be careful when you are cutting it, because what you want to do is this. You want his sweater is going to start from somewhere here. Yeah. So his sweater is going to start from somewhere here. So you just measure like this. Now it's not closing very well at the back, so I'm going to have to roll it out some more. I still have enough paste to roll it out, so it won't give me too thin of paste. There, I have excess now. So the next thing now is the length, or is this the width? This is the length, this is the width. So for the width now, I need to also trim off this part a little, but at the same time I do not want it to get too short. So what I will do is, starting from there, see it's so much inside, so I'll just trim off a little part up here. Alright, check it again. And that's that. So it's going to look like this. So the next thing I'll do, if you like, I put it here. If you like, I put it here. Put your glue on it. So let me just put the glue on the body. When you are using your edible glue, please, little at a time. You do not want it to get slippery eventually. Then wrap it up. Let them rest on top of one another, no problem. You simply come here and then you cut it. Cut all the way down. So that way, by the time you remove this and remove that, you have it joined together. So that's the back. Then to now come to the front. Now his sweater has a collar, so you can simply just turn this up. Turn it. Then you have something like this. So that's Winnie's collar. If the back is opening, just press it together, let it close to well. So that's Winnie's sweater. If you make your teddy bear yellow and you don't put on this sweater on it, nobody will see it as Winnie, they just see it as teddy bear. But for Winnie, this sweater is what distinguishes him, and it's a red sweater. That's how cartoons are, they wear the same cloth throughout. Okay, so now we'll now move to the hands. Just as I did the legs, but in this case the paste I'll be needing for the hand is going to be thinner than the legs. So just as I did with the legs, I'm going to make a long strip. Just a little bit thinner than the hands, than the legs. And the same thing, determine the center and slant. That's for the hand. Now I'm going to show you two ways of doing the hand. One, I've done this. Two ways I'm going to dress up the hand. Our red paste, because the sweater at the hand, part of the sweater is still on the hand there, so take the red paste, roll it out, some corn flour. Now I'm going to make sure that it's not thinner than what I rolled out originally. Then determine the middle. I reduce that too much. Okay. Make sure it closes up very well. So once that is done, determine the middle and then slants. So once that is done, you just do this, and you do this, and you wrap your Winnie with his two hands like that. So this place, just close it up very well. Or after cutting it out, so it's up to you, whichever one you want to use. So just measure it. Alright. I'm gonna wrap it up from the tip. So just here, and join it here, and then wipe this top here, and just put it away. And just join it there. That is one. So any which way you want to do it, it's up to you. The main thing is that his hands has a sweater on it. So there you have it. So the next thing after doing this is to now bring your thumb and your forefinger together right towards the edge of the hand, and just do your try to create a wrist gently. So once you've done that, also determine what part of the hand this is, because you want his hand like this. Now don't worry about Winnie's hand can just be one full lump like this. And you can also give him a thumb. So determining how it's going to be, we'll just cut a thumb out. And that's that. So with the help of my toothpick, in there, and then some glue. It can be here, it can be there, anywhere. And then you blend this well to the body. Same thing with the second one. So determine which part is the thumb going to be. Apply my toothpick. My glue. If you like, can give him a pot of honey to be holding on to there. So next I'll now be doing his head. Now his head, also before you make it up, before you do anything, put a big lump of round ball on top to be sure it's not too big or it's not too small. So this size is good enough for me. So starting with a ball. Then I'll now make it into a cone. Very small egg, let's say egg, very small egg shape. Then you can just use your hand to do this. And using your bone tool, push up the eye. Yeah. And for the mouth, like I said, you can make use of this. If you have this tool, you can make use of it. Once you push it in, it gives you the shape of the mouth. But this is something you easily get, your nozzle. So any small nozzle will work. So just push it in. So for the eye, we'll be using the black paste. So measure before you apply your glue. Alright, one down. Okay. Very little glue if you're using your edible glue. So just adjust. And you can decide to take a little white, very little, and give it a twinkle, which will be just at the edge. Now Winnie has a nose, a black nose, a round black nose, which is going to be coming right here. So you can just apply this, attach this there with your glue, or if you want to be sure that it's not going to fall off, you can put a little toothpick in there as well. Now I'm going to attach his head to his body with the use of a toothpick. Right in the middle. Put some glue all over. And then put the head in. The last but not the least, Winnie's ears. This is, it's not so big, just a little round, a circle. One is going to be here, one is going to be here. Make sure they are the same size. You don't want one here to be bigger than the other. Now this we need a toothpick for. To be very sure it's not going to fall off later. Okay. Now one more thing. Winnie has eyebrows, so just using your black paste again. I'm gonna make a thin paste, roll it out. I'm gonna cut this into two. Just above his eye here. Make sure that both of them are the same length. So this one is longer than this one. I'm going to cut the longer one to make it shorter. Because it's okay. Okay. Yeah. So that's Winnie the Pooh. So we can give Winnie a pot of honey as well. So what you just simply do, you start once again as with a ball, then you make your cone, and then at the top, on the top, then dip your hand in to open it up. To make a small pot. Okay. It's as simple as this. And then you can just take a marker and you write honey. It doesn't have to be fine writing. Honey is H-U-N. That's the spelling of his honey. H-U-N-N-Y. So you can put this right in front of Winnie, and his hand can be holding on to it so that nobody takes it from him. He's very jealous about his honey right now. Okay, so that's Winnie the Pooh ended with a pot of honey in his hands.